A guy brought his Camry into my shop last month. 280,000 miles, original engine, never touched. Same week, a 2019 with 61,000 miles needed a full engine replacement. Same manufacturer, same engine. One owner followed the book, the other followed what I'm about to show you. I'm Naim, and on Journey Auto, we don't sugarcoat it. Your owner's manual was written by a marketing department, not a mechanic. Today, the 10 habits that actually separate a 500,000-mile engine from a 130,000-mile paperweight. Number 10 alone has saved my customers thousands, so stick around. 1. Forget the 10,000-mile oil change. Go by conditions, not calendar. Here's the truth nobody at the dealership wants to say out loud. That 10,000 miles or once a year interval exists to make the maintenance column on the window sticker look small. It was never about protecting your engine for 300,000 miles. It was about winning you over at the lot. What actually happens when you stretch oil too far? Oil isn't just lubricant, it's also your engine's trash collector, carrying away microscopic metal particles and combustion byproducts. Once it breaks down, it stops doing that job, and everything it was carrying away starts settling instead. That's how sludge forms in your timing chain tensioners and VVT solenoids, quietly for years, until one day your check engine light comes on with a timing code and you're staring at a $2,000 repair. The fix? Most engines genuinely do best on 3,000 to 5,000 mile intervals, especially if you do short trips, sit in stop-and-go traffic, or deal with extreme heat or dust. Check your manual for oil type, synthetic versus conventional, but don't trust it for interval. And don't cheap out on the filter. A $2 filter doesn't filter, it just slows the oil down on its way through. Spend the extra few dollars on an OEM spec filter every single time. Oil's just the start. The next fluid on this list is one manufacturers literally call lifetime, and that word is doing a lot of lying. 2. Don't trust lifetime transmission fluid. Lifetime fluid is one of the most expensive lies in the automotive world. Lifetime of what exactly? Not your transmission's lifetime, more like the lifetime of the warranty period. Here's what makes this dangerous. Transmission fluid degrades quietly. It still looks red, it still smells fine, but under a microscope, it's full of friction material and metal dust from years of clutch packs engaging and disengaging. That fluid isn't protecting your gears anymore, it's actively sanding them down. And transmissions don't usually give you a slow warning. They go from fine to slipping almost overnight, and by then the internal damage is already done. The fix? Drain and refill every 60,000 miles, 90,000 for hybrids. If the fluid has never been touched, don't flush it. A flush can dislodge debris that a healthy system was managing. Drain and refill instead. Use the exact OEM spec fluid, Toyota WS, Honda ATF DW1, etc. Generic universal fluid is a false economy that causes overheating and slipping down the road. If you think a $200 transmission service sounds annoying, wait until you hear what ignored coolant does to a $6,000 engine block. Coolant doesn't just get dirty, it turns acidic. This one's sneaky because the warning signs look harmless. A sweet smell, a little white smoke, the coolant reservoir running low every few weeks. Most people just keep topping it off and move on with their day. Here's what's actually happening. Over time, coolant's corrosion inhibitors break down and the fluid turns acidic. It starts eating away at your water pump impeller, degrading rubber seals and clogging the tiny passages in your heater core. That running low reservoir you keep topping off is frequently the first sign of a head gasket starting to fail, and a $70 flush today is a lot cheaper than a $2,500 head gasket in 6 months. The fix? Flush coolant every 3 to 5 years and never mix colors or formulas. Red, orange, blue, green, they're chemically different, and mixing them can cause the additives to gel into a sludge that clogs your entire cooling system. Coolant failures happen over years. The next one can happen in a single second with zero warming. 4. Timing belts don't wear out by mileage alone, they wear out by age. This is the one that genuinely scares mechanics. Your manual might say 100,000 miles or 10 years, but here's what it won't tell you.
Rubber degrades from heat and oil exposure, whether or not the car ever leaves the driveway. A timing belt can look fine on the outside and be one good cold morning away from snapping. And on what's called an interference engine, a snapped belt means your pistons collide with your open valves mid-stroke. That's not a repair. That's often a full engine rebuild, easily $3,000 to $4,000. The fix? Have the belt visually inspected starting around 60,000 miles. If it's glazed, cracked, or shows any fraying, replace it immediately and replace the tensioner, idler pulley, and water pump in the same job, since they share the same duty cycle, and failing to do so just means a second teardown later. Spark plugs feel like a minor maintenance item. They're not. Bad ones quietly destroy a $1,500 part you can't even see. 5. Cheap spark plugs cost you a catalytic converter. A worn spark plug doesn't just misfire, it sends a chain reaction through your whole exhaust system. Weak spark leads to incomplete combustion, which means raw, unburned fuel ends up in your catalytic converter, where it can literally melt the internal honeycomb structure. A $15 plug problem becomes a $1,500 to $3,000 catalytic converter replacement. Turbocharged and direct injection engines are especially hard on plugs due to extra carbon buildup, so many don't make it anywhere close to their rated 100,000-mile lifespan. The fix? Stick with quality iridium or platinum plugs matched to your engine and replace them every 60 to 70,000 miles, regardless of what the gauge says. If you pull a plug and the tip looks wet or crusty, that's not a plug issue. That's a leak somewhere else worth investigating. Here's a part almost nobody thinks about until their fuel pump dies for no reason. 6. A clogged fuel filter quietly kills your fuel pump. Your fuel filter has exactly one job: keep contaminants out of your fuel system. When it clogs, your fuel pump has to work harder to push fuel through, generating extra heat and wear with every mile. Pumps that should last 150,000 plus miles start failing at 80,000, and a fuel pump replacement is rarely a quick or cheap job. The fix? Replace every 30 to 60,000 miles depending on driving conditions and fuel quality. Sooner if you tow often or regularly fill up at lower quality stations. Use OEM or major brand filters. Cheap off-brand filters can break down from ethanol exposure and shed fibers right back into your fuel system. This next one isn't about your engine at all. It's about whether you can actually stop the car when it matters. 7. Brake fluid absorbs water, and that can mean brake failure. Brake fluid is hygroscopic, meaning it pulls moisture from the air over time, even in a sealed system. Fresh DOT3 fluid boils around 401 degrees Fahrenheit. After years of moisture absorption, that boiling point can drop below 300 degrees Fahrenheit, low enough to boil during hard, sustained braking, like a long mountain descent. When brake fluid boils, it creates compressible air bubbles in the lines, and your pedal goes soft right when you need it most. The fix? A $20 brake fluid moisture tester takes 10 seconds to use. If it reads above 3% moisture, it's time to flush, generally every 2 to 3 years. Always use the exact DOT spec your manufacturer calls for. Now let's talk about the part of your car almost nobody checks until it's whining in every corner. 8. Differential and transfer case fluid is the most forgotten service on your car. If your car is AWD or 4WD, you've got a differential and possibly a transfer case full of heavy gear oil keeping everything cool and protected under serious load. That fluid breaks down over time, picks up metal shavings, and gradually turns into something closer to sludge. And gear damage from neglected fluid often shows up as months of whining before total failure. The fix? Check your manual for exact intervals, but a general rule is every 30 to 50,000 miles if you tow, off-road, or drive AWD frequently. Use the exact spec gear oil, no substitutions. Next is a $10 part most people have never even heard of, and ignoring it can mean your engine eating its own oil.
9. A failing PCV valve can make your engine burn oil fast. The PCV, positive crankcase ventilation valve, regulates pressure inside your engine. When it fails, pressure builds up where it shouldn't, pushing oil past seals and gaskets that were never designed to hold back that kind of force. I've seen engines burn through a quart of oil every 1,000 miles because of this one overlooked part, with no warning light, ever. The fix? It's usually a 5-minute $10 to $20 fix. Check it every 30 to 50,000 miles or sooner if you notice oil consumption, rough idle, or light smoke from the exhaust. Last one, and this single habit might do more for your engine's long-term life than everything else on this list combined. Avoid cold revving. Let oil pressure build first. This is the habit I see violated the most, and it's one of the fastest ways to quietly age an engine. When your engine is cold, the oil is thick and mostly still sitting in the pan. It takes a few seconds of idling for the oil pump to push it up to the top of the engine, where your camshaft and valve train live. Rev the engine hard before that happens, and for a brief moment you've got metal-on-metal contact at high RPM. That's how piston wear and scored bearings start, mile after mile, year after year. The fix? Let the engine idle for 20 to 30 seconds after startup. That's genuinely all it takes for oil pressure to stabilize. Then drive gently, keeping RPMs low until the temperature gauge starts moving. This matters even more on turbocharged engines, where cold oil and boost pressure are a particularly bad combination. None of these habits are expensive. None of them require special tools. The total cost of doing all 10 right is a few $100s a year. The cost of ignoring them is tens of thousands over the life of your car. The real difference between a 130,000-mile engine and a 500,000-mile engine was never luck. It was which one of these habits the owner actually followed. If this saved you a future repair bill, hit subscribe. It's the cheapest mechanic advice you'll ever get.